Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is a part 2 of the pinafore dress. We're going to be sewing the dress in this tutorial. Let's get right into it. So this is my front pattern. I've added my 2 inches seam allowance on the side, 1 inch on the slit area and 1 inch at the hem of the skirt. I also added half inch at the top of the skirt. Then this is my back pattern. I've cut it out and placed it for you to see. I cut interfacing for both the back and the front. I've cut lining, added the interfacing. The medium interfacing was what I used. I usually do this on all my clothes. So that's it. So this is my front. I reduced my lining by 1 inch at the hem of the dress. So I'll just go ahead and bring them together and sew with half inch. I've sewn it. I also went ahead to turn the side part with half inch. I turned the side part with half inch and I left the slit area. So right now I'm going to place the slit area fabric to fabric, lining to lining, and I'm going to sew. First I'll mark how long the length I want my slit to be, wherever I want my slit to be. I'll just mark it up there and I'll go ahead and sew with the 1 inch seam allowance which I added for the slit, fabric to fabric, lining to lining. I'll go and do that and come and show you. So I've done it now. I've joined the fabric and the lining separately. I'll go ahead and close that remaining area, the area that is there. So to do that, I'll just put my hand inside and pull out the fabric from the down. Before then, I decided to notch so that I will know where I'm supposed to turn from when I pull out the lining. So when I pull it out, I'll match the notches I made and then I'll continue sewing with my 1 inch seam allowance I had already added. Just watch closely and see what I'm doing. Match the notches and then I'll continue sewing with my 1 inch seam allowance. I'll do the same thing to the other side. Doing in this pattern this way, your slit is very smooth and clean. You can see how clean it is. This is the back, very clean and neat. So I've turned my back lining, I've turned the back of my skirt with lining, and then I'm just going to place them together and sew with my seam allowance. Join the sides. So this is the front upper bodice. I used my fabric as lining for it, so I'm just going to turn the neckline with half inch and turn the sides with half inch and then come back and show you guys what it looks like. So I've sewn the necklines, I've done the sewing on the neckline, and I've done the sides too. So next I'm going to join the shoulders. So to join the shoulders, I'll just place the back on the front like so and then pull it out. You see how I'm doing it to make it come out really neat. I'm going to pull out the back from the front. I don't know if you get it, but just watch what I'm doing. Watch closely what I'm doing. See how I pulled it out, and then I'll sew with half inch. This way the shoulder is going to come out looking very clean. So I'm just arranging it and then I'll go ahead and sew with half inch. I'll do the same thing to the other side and then we'll continue with the tutorial. So this is my skirt. I've joined the sides together. I went ahead to cut out strips of fabric and I added interfacing to it. The fabric is measured 3 inches. This will serve as band for us, and I cut out 2 pieces and I also added interfacing on both of them. So I'll go ahead and sew this on the skirt, the waistline. I'll go ahead and sew it all round half inch. After sewing, I'll match them together and notch the midpoint like so. I'll notch the midpoint like that, And then I'll bring my front upper bodice. I'll also notch the midpoint of that upper bodice, and then I'll match the notches together and sew on 1/2 inch. We're trying to create a clean finishing for this dress. I'll go ahead and sew on 1/2 inch, and then the back I'll attach it at the back from the zipper area. I'll just place it there and attach and sew on 1/2 inch. I'll do that and come and show you what it looks like. So I've attached them now. I've attached the back one too. I'll bring the second strip. I'll use it to turn the waistline that we have sewn, the 1/2 inch we've sewn earlier. I'll use it to turn it and flip it to the wrong side. Don't know if you get, just keep watching and to see what I mean. Okay, I've done it, I've sewn it now. So to close the sides, I just match the two bands together and I'll close that edge. And then I'll fold 1/2 inch inside like this, and then I'll sew from the front. I'm going to sew from the front in between the skirt line. Okay, just like this. Just watch what I'm doing. I'll turn it to the front side and sew down. In case this is going to really be difficult for you, you can go ahead and pin it all the way around. Pin the 1/2 inch inside at the back all the way around, then come to the front and sew in between the skirt and the waistband. Sew in between on that line inside all the way around. So when I'm done, I'll go ahead and fix my zip, and that will be the end for the tutorial. So this is the final look. I added a bow to it. If you want me to make a tutorial on how to make this bow, just comment in the comment section. If this tutorial was helpful, like, share and subscribe. See you in our next video. Bye.